right, so this is about today, just reviewing the trade that I took this morning. uh, I said a slow overnight but good morning already, hoping I get to 22,100. 22,100 is this line that I have here, down here, written T for tough. I've seen it over and over, and it's very difficult to go through it. So I got onto that trade. My stop is 520, and then I was expecting to get 2080 on that one single trade. The reason, I was looking at volume and delta. If you can see, this is 27k and this is about 64k. This delta was way, at some point, way high, so I'll explain that in a bit. So I got in that trade, and then here is where I say delta is warning me. And what I mean by delta is warning me is, you see the 416, this was about 2200 positive delta, and then suddenly it came to just 416. As you can see, there were 897 more that decided to jump in as at the time that I was recording this, or when I took the screenshot. I have a $25 profit on that. Didn't move my stop loss. Expected my profit to go to 22,100. So normally you can know where the market is going to go, especially when we had 2,200 in green delta that switched to 416. It means 807 more came, probably way more, but at the time of this video or this screenshot, it just shows the 897. I mean 897 more aggressive sellers at around this area here. So yeah, and then as you can see, I was still in that trade, and they started piling orders here again. And yeah, I was already $1,000 in it. My T for tough, this line 22,100, I don't play with it. I've seen it over and over. So that's where my target was. And you can see we keep going, and you see how red this is. And the delta now is the negative side now, from 2,200 positive to negative 400. That's big. I could see that. And then boom, 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 like I always say, I got one lot at 2,500. Target got hit. If you can see, my target is T for tough here, 22,100. But it was so much that it came with a lot of slippage. I think it got me out over somewhere here, which actually made me extra $500. I don't know how it happened, but when it hit this place, it moved violently. And yeah, that was the trade that I had today. As you can see how it went down, and somehow they decided to buy the dip again after we had had all this move going down. They decided to buy the dip. I also updated that one, and as you can see, I got into this when you look at me saying I needed the 22,018 to maintain. That's why I have written it as maintain. So we played around with big volume on it, another big volume distribution towards the top. I got into that trade. As you can see, this is positive 600, and I don't play with T for tough. That's where my target is. I got hit with my target of 750, and I was out of that trade again. So basically, that's it. I trade with big volume and big delta, big volume and big delta, and you can see it over and over on Nasdaq 100.